So the challenges are multifold. I won't associate challenge to a single aspect, whether it's technology, people, or processing. I would say the challenges remain across the organization in terms of the culture of adoption, because people have to think differently. Referring to the Conway's law, which is a very popular law saying that an organizational process mirrors its structure. Now, sort of disrupts all of that into one continuous organization as opposed to a hierarchical organization. Challenges come in terms of both technology and people, and the middle of both is the process. So definitely there is a figment of each one of this that contributes to AI success. And an organization therefore has to focus on not only technology but also reimagining its process as well as elevating its people culturally.
A classic question in the industry today, because if you look at any medium to large size corporation, they are always running a ERP system, a CRM, some sort of an IT service management. It's just part of every corporation to run these systems for their day-to-day operations. And at Galent, we often get asked the question saying, is AI required? Because again, you look at all these large enterprise systems, there is some form of AI being introduced in all of them. Right? Like Salesforce has got their own AI, so does Oracle, so does SAP. And if you look at every ERP system has it. But I think our simple answer to customers who pose us with this question is, when technology moved from client server to like sort of the cloud, or from cloud you went to a single cloud to a multi-cloud architecture, customers who necessarily didn't jump in at the very first second of this transformation actually survived. Life continued. If that was not true, you would not have mainframes still operating in the technology industry, and you would also not have mainframes controlling so much of data still in today's world, which is so dominated by cloud, AI, data, etc. Right? So I think it is almost unfair to say that AI adoption is critical to success. But I will also contrast that by saying not deploying AI in your current environment might not exactly give you today's productivity and sort of your competitive advantage that your competition has, other people in the industry have. Number one. Number two, it's harder to attract talent to work in corporations where there isn't some AI roadmap, some technology roadmap that eventually leads to an AI adoption, either near term, mid-term, or long term. So when you look at it from a variety of angles, I think adopting AI in a meaningful, responsible way is crucial for the industry. I think if you look at Galent AI, that's all we've accomplished to do here. So Galent AI's sole purpose is to enable what we call as the cross-system orchestration. And that allows corporations to adopt AI without necessarily changing their entire application landscape overnight, but gives you a path to realizing that as the technology matures and as the organization matures.
Change management is often ignored when you think about AI adoption, primarily because people got used to, let's say, a ChatGPT very early on. They thought that conversationally they can figure out everything without understanding the need for prompting the right way, building the right guardrails. So there's a change management process that one needs to go through to say, I have to go from point A to point B. If you don't do that, the effects or the benefits of AI are not fully realized. So what happens is organizations think about change management much later in the implementation cycle, right? They don't think about it as a step that they need to do before they buy the license, but they realize it along the way that maybe we didn't do a good job of running a proper change management plan before rollout of a particular investment. So that's where we come in as Galent. We provide the change readiness assessment for organizations that are looking to make investments in AI. And our entire change management approach is tailored to make people productive without interfering in their day-to-day lives and the way they do work. We only tell them that the way you do work and how much you do in a given day can improve significantly. Explain the benefits of AI adoption and therefore helping them realize the benefits of it. So change management approach is very, very important. But if it is done the right way and at the right time, at the beginning of an exercise rather than somewhere in between, you realize the full benefits of the change management program.